Mission failed. So had really good workout and did some cardio, light cardio, short run, some calisthenics, some push-ups, and I met really good person. So we had about maybe 30 or even an hour of really good talk, and it was way more interesting to talk with him than any girl or any guy from school, because all of them are just, of course they are individuals, but they are not unique. Probably they do something different, but all of them probably are the same mindset, the same hobbies, or just same mentality. But what I wanted to say, sorry for my, I'm not the best on English, not the best on the fluency. I need to learn how to express myself better in English, because it really sucks and I can't express myself as I want to. And of course in Lithuanian I could be much more interesting storyteller. But what I wanted to say, that talking with a person who is out of the system, who wants to help for this world do better, and comparing with the guys or girls from the school, there is such a big gap, such a big difference. And those people from school, they don't have the same mindset as me, but they have same mindset, similar hobbies, doing very similar stuff, just nonsense. But you know what I mean, just literally doing nonsense, watching TikTok, Netflix, those things which they won't make any better for his or her life. That's what I wanted to say. So yeah, did a really good workout and unexpectedly spend more time probably talking than doing exercise, but it was worth it. So yeah, see you later guys. I want to back to this topic of being with schoolmates, school girls. Most of them, they are all just same or similar mindset, same hobbies, doing same stuff. Similar is better word. But when they have similar everything, you expect similar things, what they do, what they think about the world. The one person goes to basketball, another person does something else, and probably most of them play video games. If not, they just do homework or going to the gym. And still, I'm not interested in those people. Of course, I'm interested a little bit to hang out with those who are doing some sports, going to the gym, asking for advice. But after that, I don't really have any interest in those people. When brain doesn't see any new patterns, it doesn't really see much interest in this thing. So for example, I don't really remember where I heard this thing. I think it was in the book. But for example, when you hear some type of different music, songs, some type of this sound, which has a different pattern, a new pattern, and our brain just recognized it. And I don't know, does it dopamine come, or serotonin, but the point is that the new pattern equals excitement, happiness, something like that. And when all of them, all guys, all girls, has really similar views, mindset, hobbies, doing everything very similar, there is no new patterns. You just expect every single one is doing something similar, and most of the time they do. They do similar things, and they similarly waste their time. When, for example, myself, I have a very different view. I have a very controversial view, controversial opinions about different things. Person who is searching more in this world, looking for the truth. It's a bit harder life, because as I said, when you hang out with those people, all people around you are very similar. They are average, and you're just bored if you don't have friends. So being outside of system, or trying to be outside, is not that easy. And I have a tip for you guys about exercise. So overtraining, I think that's bullshit, but nowadays generation, the youth is really weak. So maybe this tip will help you to start, because it's really important to start, but it's not easy. Train hard enough to stay consistent, because when you overtrain, I know it's bullshit to overtrain, but I mean train hard enough, not so hard that you train for a week and just don't do exercise or going to the gym at all. Just try to do some exercise, maybe light exercise, light cardio. Just move, because moving is really beneficial for our health. I heard so many times that the person who smokes and exercise for 30 minutes a day outcompetes the person who is not training, not exercising, and not smoking. Because that exercising, how I imagine this thing, that cardiovascular system gets so many benefits, and you just increase that flow, increase that speed of the blood. And imagining this makes you understand why it is really beneficial. Because imagine when a swamp, for example, it's like stagnant, so many plants, some type of things start to grow, and I imagine on our vessels some shit sticks to our those vessel walls. I don't know how to call them, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. Start to exercise, start doing that consistently, and I think that's much better than not exercising at all. Don't overtrain, but if you can, always push harder. Push hard as you can, but hard enough that you will stay consistent. So yeah, tomorrow I will film about my Etsy store, how is it going, more about my work. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Really liked to film it, and a lot of stuff to edit. And yeah guys, start exercising, be disciplined, consistent, and if you already exercising, just push harder. Yeah, see you later guys.